Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, I need you to punch that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. It really helps the channel out, guys. I apologize for no video yesterday. Just a busy day, had to take care of some personal things, but we're back. Up on the screen, we have our Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brad Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, The Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, Maryland Crypto, Boost Wayne, Brady Adams, Feruz, Den, Joel Jimenez, and Kyle Bocci. Thank you for your wonderful Patreon support. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get right into the show, guys. And timestamps to the Vechain news will be in the description below, but you won't have to wait long because this is the only story we're doing that's not Vechain related. And it's a very important news story. The database containing personal information of over 270,000 Ledger customers have been released on Raid forums. So Ledger has been hacked, guys. Ledger has been hacked. A database containing the personal information of over 270,000 Ledger customers have been published on Raid forums, a marketplace for buying and selling shared hacked information. The database, reviewed by the block, contains emails, physical addresses, and phone numbers of Ledger hardware buyers. Now, it does not contain private keys, and this is what I wanted to make completely clear, guys. If you get a text, if you get an email, if you get anything saying, hey, your account has been breached, please give us your private keys and enter them in here to restore your account. Do not do that, all right? If you do that, you have a chance of all the money in your Ledger being wiped out. Do not give anybody your private keys, ever. I don't care if Elon Musk comes up to you and asks you for your private keys and says, hey, I need your private keys for Neuralink. Don't do it, okay? Do not do it. I don't believe they took private key information. I just think it was the emails, addresses, and phone numbers. People have been getting scam text messages where it'll be a fake message from like Ledger saying your account has been compromised. Please click this link and put in your private key info so that you can restore your Ledger device. All right, guys, Ledger's never going to ask for your private keys, ever. The only people that are going to ask for your private keys are people that are trying to take money from you, okay? So today's leak is the result of a data breach Ledger suffered in June. And it also contains emails over 1 million Ledger customers. So you can get spam emails. You can get spam texts. All right, guys. Please be careful. In July, Ledger publicly disclosed that it had suffered a data breach in June that compromised customer data. At that time, it noted that 9,500 customers had their personal information breached. In today's database dump, however, it showed that the extent of the personal information leak was far larger than 9,500 customers. A Ledger spokesperson said the firm had anticipated that more information could be leaked in June attack, despite the total found in its review of the incident. At the time of the incident, logs from third-party application managing our database showed that 9,500 individuals were impacted. Simultaneously, we are working with the external security organization. Why not work with Hacking Club? Maybe I might send them an email. Hacking Club can help you. To conduct a forensic review, which confirmed 9,500 people, all of whom were personally contacted by Ledger support. Since the phishing attack started to occur, we anticipate more information could have been leaked and continue to notify all users via Twitter and email, the spokesperson said. So Ledger fucked up. They fumbled the pack. You know, I was a big proponent of using Ledger. I'm going to continue to monitor my Ledger funds. Hopefully, you know, I've got a lot of, you know, I hope nobody fucking steals my crypto, or else I will have to go behead somebody like them ISIS people do. Do not be touching my crypto, man. Don't make me come down there, Ledger. Just kidding. It is a massive understatement to say that we regret this decision. We take privacy extremely seriously, and that avoiding situations like this are a top priority for our entire company. We have learned valuable lessons from the situation, which will make Ledger even more secure. So they're saying that your funds are safe. That's what I've heard. Funds are safe, but, you know, you can get phished. It's easy to get phished. So be careful out there, guys. I just wanted to share that. If you have Ledger, I know I have my Vechain on my Ledger, you know, so be careful. Don't give anybody your private keys at all. Moving on. All right, guys, so timestamps to skip straight to the Vechain news are in the comment section below, guys. So yesterday, very, very slow day. Today, we're burning a massive amount of VITRO, over 11 million. So let's keep it up, guys. That VITRO burn keeps slowly creeping up each and every day. And that's what we want to see. All right, taking a look at the price, guys. The price is down, of course. The markets have been hit brutally. Just whales taking profits, pretty much. That's the only thing we could say about it. You know, I'm not too worried. Not going to spend too much time on this. Once the markets recover, hopefully we can see Vechain break out. And this is a great post by Crypto Kitty here. And it reminded me of, you know, just a few short months ago, about how many months ago was it? 7 months ago, 6 months, about 8 months ago. We're at 0.00, like 2 cents, 0.0002. And the amount of FUD back then was nothing compared to the amount of, well, actually, the amount of FUD back then was brutal. Absolutely brutal. A lot of people have calmed down since, you know, we've risen a little bit. But I wanted to tell you that there will still be FUD, even at 10 cents, bro. When we get to 10 cents, there will still be FUD. Look at this. Vechain at 0.0175. Nobody's in the line. Vechain at 10 cents. That's when they're going to all line up. Just like I've been on Twitter yesterday, and everybody's been shilling Graph. Everybody's been shilling Banana Coin and all the coins that I've already pumped 80 to 90%. And FOMO just consumes people. FOMO and FUD, it really does move the markets, especially illiquid markets like this. Shout out to Crypto Kitty. He posts, just like BTC, people aren't buying Vechain right now, but are willing to buy once we hit the 10 cent mark. At that moment, you already did a 5x or more of your investment. FOMO will come when real art season starts. Be smart, DCA now before the masses come. Not financial advice, but it's clear that Vechain is underpriced right now and extremely undervalued. It's extremely clear. It's being manipulated by whales or a particular whale. I pleaded to the whale yesterday. Please, whale, if you're watching this by chance, please give us some scraps. Please give us humble peasants some altcoin pump scraps. We're begging you. We're asking you as humbly as we know how, Mr. Vechain whale. Give us something. We know you have the power to do it. Moving on. Shout out to Eisenreich here. Vechain testing, inspection, and certification. Please go ahead and give Eisenreich a follow. This man literally is keeping me in business. Anyway, for the traditional TIC industry, finding the right digital tools and methods, re-engineering existing processes, and developing new business models is key to overcoming challenges and winning in the future. And I would agree. Guys, a lot of the stuff Vechain does isn't sexy. It isn't, you know, flashy. You know, it isn't like Google partnership, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's all substantive things that on the surface doesn't look like much, but can have tremendous impact in the future. You know, like these awards they're winning, you know, being mentioned in major papers by the UN, like all these things we have to take into consideration. And while they don't move the price now, I think that Vechain is going to be one of the hardest pumping coins when we have a major bull run, just like XRP was back in 2017. What happened with XRP back in 2017, guys, was that, you know, it lagged. They came out with news after news after news. It was being featured on TV station after TV station, winning awards, doing all this kind of stuff. And then the price just did not move until the bull run occurred. It got listed on Coinbase, and then it went all the way to $3. I suspect something similar to that to occur, hopefully. You know, we just got to keep building the bricks. One day at a time, 1 foot forward at a time. And shout out to Ron Dalton. He found this good gem here. Produce's Market. We haven't talked about Produce's Market for a while, guys, but we're going to get on it now. The reason why we haven't talked about Produce's Market for a while is because I'm tired of sounding dumb. Like, I can't pronounce none of this shit. So we have Donna Enrica, a privately held company out of Siena, Italy. Let's take a look at their story. Donna Enrica enjoys a unique and privileged position in the beautiful high hills of Pagano, where 155 prime acres of vinland, olive groves, and woods and cypress trees are bathed in soft golden Tuscan light. Within a stone's throw from the historical towns of Montesibillino and Pennizia, just south of Siena. Wild boars, hares, pheasants, and local Cinta pigs with their characteristic black coat and white band, and the renowned chinchilla cows still run through our forest on the edge of our open land, just as they did in the Etruscan and Roman times. Our founder, Alario Busani, a sommelier, gained experience in family wine from Farm Calvarino in Mulicipano. Yeah, I'm Monte Placano. I am just terrible at these names. I need to travel more. Donate to my Patreon right now. Here in the beautiful landscape, how we learn to grow and harvest grapes to make wine. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. Please hit that like button now. Our mission is to provide customers with a special selection of Italian wines from the most famous Italian regions at competitive prices. Let's take a look at the products here. These pictures don't want to load. That looks familiar. They might sell that at my Total Beverage across the street there. So next time I'm out looking for some wine, I will take a look at this. This actually looks pretty interesting. All right, guys, so that's the Produce's Market news here. We're going to wrap things up. Not too much news in the Vechain atmosphere today. Kind of slow day, but that's okay. Up on the screen, we have our Patreons: AJ, Brett Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, The Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, Maryland Crypto, Bruce Wayne, Brady Adams, Feruz Den, Joel Jimenez, and Kyle Bachi. If you want your name up here, guys, up here with the GOATs, the greatest of all times, then go ahead and donate to the Patreon page. It's really appreciated. We have 1,233 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, and I'm firmly convinced that by the time this ticker ticks down, we are all going to be in a better, more prosperous financial state than we are right now. But anything can happen. Not financial advice. Do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that holds some Vechain and doesn't sell it. And looking at the screen here, guys, we see a bloodbath. Just whales taking profits. Nothing more, nothing less, guys. Just the way the news goes, when we have a big pump, there's some dumps. A couple of coins are pumping here. Dogecoin, Near, Zilliqa still doing its thing here. So, yeah, we've got some room to grow. Hopefully we can see some movement, some decent movement in the crypto space. And yeah, I'm not going to hold you too much longer, guys. Don't let your memes be dreams. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Just scroll down a little bit. Make sure you're subscribed. And I will talk